have an update. Yes, I'll do a quick update. Laura, if you've got that slide. A week and a half ago, I attended a CUSD school board meeting where they did a presentation on TCA's proposed alternatives and the impacts to our public schools. This page here shows that this is from the South County Traffic Relief Effort. It's their actual pages from the TCA report. Can you go to the next slide? These are the alternatives that will affect all public schools. Alternative 13, 14, 17, and 21. Next page. This, it's not going to show up well. This is a slide of a road detail of Los Patrones Parkway. It shows the Oso Bridge at the bottom where that is being built by TCA and County of Orange. Tesoro High School's on the other side. And what they're trying to point out is that there are truck climbing lanes on this road. If the toll road was allowed to take Los Patrones, which is now a county free arterial, that these truck climbing lanes would be added, the road would be widened. And this was very alarming to the school board because of the high school being there. Can you go to the next slide? This is again another section, a little bit larger, of Los Patrones Parkway, showing the length of those truck climbing lanes that would be added. Can you go to the next slide? This is the actual detail of the PSR report for TCA of where number 14 would come into our freeway at Pico right in front of the high school. These lanes that you see on the side that are shaded and in the middle are what would have to be widened to accommodate that road. Again, the high school is over to the side there as indicated, San Clemente High School. That road, the rest of the freeway would also be widened by the same amount through our entire town. Can you go to the next slide? This is an important page that they alluded to. It says alternative 21, and that's an alternative that TCA came up with, I believe, last February. It consists of two separate roadway segments. The first would be to extend Los Patrones Parkway with 2 lanes in each direction from Oso Parkway to north of Cow Camp to Avenida La Pata, north of Vista Montana. Vista Montana is actually, I believe, called Stallion Ridge now. That's right where San Juan Hills High School is. So they're talking about coming in and connecting to La Pata there in front of San Juan Hills High School. This is the important point to what's on this page. The determination for Los Patrones Parkway as tolled or untolled from Oso Parkway to Vista Montana, which is Stallion Springs, will be further evaluated during the next PA and ED phase. That is what TCA is trying to get into now with Caltrans. And they're saying that our free county arterial that is Los Patrones Parkway, they're going to determine whether it's tolled or untolled. It's currently a free public road, and they're talking about taking it over. Can you go to the next slide? This again shows San Juan Hills High School. The road above is La Pata, and that is the lower part is the TCA new road coming in. That's what they presently are going forward with or have in their PSR. Again, it shows the green lines that are truck climbing lanes. Can you go to the next slide? Go to one after that real quick. Okay. Recently, Supervisor Bartlett and the County of Orange proposed another extension. It's called the Los Patrones Parkway. It's a conceptual alignment. If you look, the yellow area there is what they're showing as a new alignment instead of going on to La Pata, and it swings around and goes around the landfill, but comes to the boundary of San Clemente right before Talega there, and it would end. What the school district was alarmed at is they believe, their attorney believed that because of the truck climbing lanes, this road and this extension will be billed as a movement for trucks for moving goods, that it will become a new transportation corridor for trucking. So they were very concerned that that would be going by their schools, and they thought that that was much more detrimental and news that we had never heard before, because again, TCA keeps saying these are lines on a map, but they're not really just lines. There are a lot of of detail in there in their roads. So you can go to that slide before. This is the schedule that is published right now in the PSR. It shows January 2019, which we have just passed, is the PSR that is done. And they're saying that they're moving on to the EIR preparation. We've already passed January 2019, and the county's wanting to add another segment. So I know TCA at our public forum told us that the PSR was closed, but we asked them to allow all of our public comments to go into the PSR because we thought that was the right thing to do. So if you notice, TCA and Caltrans is saying public cannot comment until January of 2021, that not to take any comments. So what the school district has asked, and I thought I would convey, is they're asking for the public to comment now, especially parents. If you are concerned that this is going by the schools and it's going to be for trucking, and Los Patrones is not going to be a freed road, please contact the county, contact TCA to try to comment with Caltrans into this PSR, but also contact your family and friends that you know in other cities that would also be concerned about this. We know that we have many residents that have friends and family in Rancho Mission Viejo, the new Rancho Mission Viejo. They should know what the TCA is trying to do through this road. And the last thing that I would want to comment is this entire process that TCA has been going through has been very disconcerting to our city and to all of our residents and many other people in South County, that the process was not very direct and not very open. Two of the alternatives, 21 and what might be 22, that Los Patrones extension, have just been added without any public forum or any public comment, and they're just going right into the process. So the one thing that the attorney for the, I just want to leave with this one point. The attorney for the school district said out of this process that that what he could gather of it is this is pretty much a collusion between three agencies to build a road. It's TCA, the county, and Caltrans. And that's what's happening. It's not really been a public process, that it's pretty much these three agencies trying to build a road, and the school district is going to remain opposed to it. So that's my update of it. I've asked for the presentation from the school district to be added to our website, so you can see it at the toll road info on the city's website if you want to look at that. I think it was a good presentation.
Scott?